There we go. Big one. Boy, he felt huge when he hit it, but look how he ate this thing. Without a question, that fish clearly wanted that bait. Check how he ate this thing. It doesn't get any better than that. I think he wanted that swim bait. Swim baits, if I were to pick one technique that has pretty much revolutionized deep water fishing for smallmouth in the last 6-7 years for me, be swim baits. Look at that one. Beautiful fish. We'll let him go quick. Look at that thing. What I got here is a Reins Fat Rockvibe Shad in a 4-inch. Color's Ghost Pro Blue. When it's dark, cloudy days, this color is killer. It is just my absolute confidence color, and I've just caught so many big fish on it. There we go. Oh, nice one. He hit it a few times. Very cool. Very cool. Look at this one. Ooh, ooh, that's a nice one. Check out this smallie. That's a nice one. Wide fish. And this was a perfect example of why I like the longer rod, because he kind of hit it weird. And I use a, oh wow, what a nice one. You can see, hit it on the bottom of the lip. Ooh, yeah, that's a nice one. See, kind of maybe came down for it. Check that out. 4-inch Fat Rockvibe. Wow, what a beautiful fish. What a smallie. Man. And as I was saying, you know, this is why I like using the longer rod. This is a Dobbins Champion Extreme DX764. It's 7'6" 6". And the reason I like the longer rod, not just for long casts, but when I have a fish that hits it weird and maybe, you know, my hook set's a little bit off, you pick up so much more line with a 7'6" 6" rod versus like a 7-footer, you know, so my hook sets are a lot more positive. And when I'm fishing deep water, that extra bit of line that I'm picking up on the hook set is going to make more positive hook sets and put more fish in the boat. You know, what completes this outfit is the braid. You know, I like using Gamma Torque 15-pound test for my main line. I'm attaching either an 8 or 10-pound Gamma Edge fluorocarbon leader to it, just for the fact that, you know, they can't see it. But what you get from the braid is just the sensitivity is incredible. It casts better overall. You know, you don't have the line twist that you get with other lines, but it casts really nice. But your sensitivity, I mean, I can feel everything that's going on. I can feel, you know, the vibration of that swim bait, make sure that tail is kicking. I can also feel when my bait is just about to come up on a snag, you know, like a lot of times you'll be fishing an area and the bait will be running into a little incline, a little rise in the depth, and you can kind of feel that. And when I'm reeling in, I'll kind of give a little pop of the rod and just kind of elevate that bait over that little incline, get it through that snag, and a lot of times that triggers so many bites. So without the braid, you're not going to be able to feel that, and that's just one key that just helps me put more fish in the boat. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Boy, that fish just absolutely drilled it. I was fishing it really slow, and with it, what I found with this technique is you want to be able to maintain bottom contact. You want to be able to fish really slow, because what that does when you're fishing this bait slow, the bait is scooting off the bottom and it's bumping off of stuff. So I'm bumping, I found a couple rocks, bumping the rocks, picked it right up. Awesome, awesome hit. Another nice one. Another nice fish. You know, in the last 3 years since I started using this bait, I have caught more smallmouth over 4.5 pounds. This is a nice solid 3-pounder, but I've caught more smallmouth over 4.5 pounds on this 4-inch fat rockvibe shad. It is just, it's an incredible bait for numbers of fish, but for big smallies. You want to catch big smallies, this is the bait.
Rigging for this technique is very simple. You use your favorite swim bait hook. I like using on a 4-inch fat rockvibe shad a hook that is 4/0. And before I rig it, what I'm going to do is kind of eye it up to see where it's going to go before I put that hook through. It's important to make sure that you rig your swim bait so the hook is going right down the middle. You don't want it to be one side or the other. It's going to, you know, really affect the action. If you rig it perfectly, it's going to perform like it should. And right before I put that swim bait on the jig head, this is a very key part of it. I like using Loctite super glue, professional liquid. You can buy it in pretty much any hardware store, and this is the best super glue on the market in my opinion. It holds, and the super glue is key. You put a little dab of super glue on there, and what that's going to do is it's going to hold so you can catch multiple fish on this bait. These baits are quite durable. You know, you can catch a dozen fish off of one bait, and the glue keeping that swim bait to the jig head is just going to keep, you know, keep that bait in the water. You're going to keep catching fish after fish after fish.